Hey, we've got the market report for you for the week of December 2nd, brought to you by Help Connects. All right, let's take a look at the market alerts first. So we are keeping a close eye on the G20 conference that's going on. This could mean, if things don't go well, up to 25% tariff on all the seafood coming out of China. Ouch, that would hurt. Produce, things look really bad right now in produce. Changing growing seasons, of course, we've had a big debacle with the romaine lettuce, which has hurt everything. Brussels sprouts, avocados, tomatoes, peppers, you name it. Produce is having a time. So let's take a look at the poultry here. We've got dark meats are down slightly due to light exports, meaning basically there's extra dark meat in the market because they're not going out of the country. Breast meat's seasonally flat, so you shouldn't see a whole lot of movement there. And wings are actually kind of flat to slow right now, especially this time of year, kind of off a little bit. So ribeyes, let's take a look at the beef. Ribeyes first, they've lost a little interest over the last couple of weeks, so they're more or less flat. Tenderloins have gained, of course. Now around the holiday season for Christmas, you'll see ribeyes and tenderloins typically go up this time of year, and tenderloins are definitely acting the way they're supposed to, so unfortunately. Packers have got a little bit of a back haul on chucks and rounds, so they're trying to move some of that product out after the Thanksgiving holiday, so those prices have come down slightly. The dairy market, so the block and barrel markets are both down slightly. Inventories look really good, so that's moved the prices down a little bit. Demand's only steady, so that means a good thing for pricing. Shell eggs are steady this week, although they have been up the last couple of weeks, so they are a little higher than we'd like to see them, but nothing unusual for this time of year. And butter, of course, holidays are here. That demand is high, so butter prices have moved up, and the milk markets are actually down to flat. Okay, so produce. As we've all heard, there was a huge romaine recall, and the biggest problem was nobody knew where the problem was. So, of course, they finally found out, and they've figured out the area where that romaine was coming from, but that has really wreaked havoc on all the other lettuces. So it's put a strain on iceberg, of course, the leaf lettuces, spring mix, spinach, you name it. It's made all the rest of those prices just skyrocket. So that combined with the move in the changing from the growing regions from California to Yuma, Arizona, there's less some gap in the product, so prices have moved up there for many of those items. So you can expect to still see high prices on avocados as their pipeline is not really full yet. So that product is still pretty high, but coming down. The best product to buy right now is the 60 count, those smaller avocados. That's the best product right now in the market. They've got more of those in kind of just about everything. Tomatoes are still struggling. Peppers, cabbages, because of the change in the growing season, we've got a shortage of those. Demand is out, pacing the supply. Cauliflower's been hard hit. We already talked about the leaf lettuces, rough time of it with all the romaine recall. Brussels sprouts, huge demand right now. We're in the holiday season, so again, that supply is not holding up to the demand. Broccoli is struggling. Sugar snap peas are still in tight demand, as well as strawberries. For other commodities, as we talked about the last few times, the soybean crop is just stellar this year, so those prices are continuing to go down. You should see the other products that are directly affected by those, such as mayonnaise, dressings, things like that. You should see some price changes going down with those as well. This has really been a stellar year for soybeans. Sugar has been moving down as well. We've got record production for that as well. Pork bellies are expected to lose some interest here with the Christmas season coming around. Otherwise, pork is holding pretty steady. So that's it for the other commodity news. So thanks again for watching this week's market report, brought to you by www.helpknx.com. It's a free job posting and job search for the hospitality industry. So join us on Help Connects and let us help connect you. If you want more information on this week's reports and the market information, feel free feel free to click on the links below. See you next time. Thanks for watching.